I'm gonna take a risk. There's a storm coming, but I need to get this done. Alright, well, do it. Bam, 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 bam. Coming back to it now. Hey. Alright. Start it.
Say, aren't you Erica? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Milalja. Curious happenings around in Mamuk of late. We thought one with your worldly experience may be able to help us make sense of things. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamuk. You'll find her west of the plaza, in the large building near the two-headed statue.
I really want the platform mount from Cloud of Darkness.
Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone.
I can't remember what voice I gave her during MSQ.
It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the Sky Deep cenote. For mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in these lands, tall and slender of build, with pointed ears. He is yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Mililja, the traveler stirs. Very good. You'd be so kind as to bring him here. We are glad to see you awake, and in good health besides. May I ask your name, traveler?
My name? I'm sorry. I can't remember my name.
It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary?
Looks like your typical adventurer to me. Not much different from any other Elzen I've met. Or would that be Eldite?
Elzen? Eldite? No, that's not quite right. I remember. I'm an Elvan. An Elvan adventurer. And you're Mamoja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Wait, if I'm in Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner. To so readily believe us as enemies, perhaps he comes from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt.
Maybe he came from Alexandria.
We've no way to know for certain, in which case... Milalja, we must gather our strongest fighters at once. Why? What's happened? Kulujaja's shade has returned. It's been sighted near Gok Drak Descent. Bakujaja has engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. The vow resolves companion from the feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of this situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant Shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in like manner to the one used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Banunawa should be privy to the knowledge required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a more pressing matter at hand now.
Need to like hold my throat for these voices. It's doing a number on them.
I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakul Jaja requires reinforcements. This Dawn Servant Shade, I fear he may not hold out till the guard assembles. I am loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakul Jaja in this battle? I am in your debt. Gokdrak's descent is to the west of here. Please go and help my son.
Good Lord, Jaja. Yo, he is from 11. Look at his hand. Oh, zoom into that. Right, now I gotta land and make sure my camera's fine. There we go. Ah! Pathetic. And you dare call yourselves blessed siblings?
Not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. If you've come to help, best stay on your guard. He's not alone.
Sorry, lent in my way. Can't see. Oh, hey, Preesh. I love my lantern's just in the way. What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Here I go! Nullifying dropkick!
Oh, no, you don't.
I can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple of Tori to stop me. Tori, are you daft, girl? You can speak. Shame you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Preesh. You do well to remember it.
Preesh.
Ha! Looks like I win. One Taurus down, one to go. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, at ease, Breesh. We've seen to our task. Come.
Whatever you say, old Mia. I don't remember names from that one video I watched, so.
Mia, what is she talking about?
Preesh, wait! Please, don't go!
I'm guessing the word of the Dawn Servant's Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with this all this, but clearly she's aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you?
Preesh, what's happened to you?
God, I love the music, so good. Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Ulmia. The Ulmia I know is an elven woman. A far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Why, you genius? Something dark has taken hold of her. Glad I don't mind. I have to go and... I'll go after Preesh. You would put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Thank you. I recognize that look. The eyes of a woman who's seen more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Preesh has done, she was a dear friend to me. I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. You said anything about a queue? No, I'll check the queue. If it's too long, I'm gonna try and do Party Finder. 13 minutes. Alright. We'll sit and see. Actually, you know what? Ghost also, that is a good idea. I totally forgot. Did I miss early bird already? I did miss early bird, damn it. By like 3 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm getting game time, so I'm not gonna bother. Look at this guy. Are you winning, son? Oh, 2 10,000s. Let's go. Oh, the one in Living Memory? Yeah, I could see that. I do think there is an Ashen involved for the other one. There's still a handful of Ashens left. And they're still fun to bring out every once in a while. They shouldn't always be the thing, but, you know. I still think it's a nice thing to continue, just like, oh, you know what it could be. Alright, what else can I do while I wait? Go to the Enclave. They're in my bag. Whoops. So 2 gave me 2,000, so I need 38. Where else can I go while I wait? My house? Really hard to, like, sit around in 14 with, like, nothing to do without a chat to talk to. Oh, it's gone up again. God damn it. Why can't I go back to down there? Ay. That's still 30 million. That's insane. People bought it for 168 million? What the hell? It's an okay hairstyle, but not that good. Where else can we go? Nowhere else really else to check right now. At least when it comes to like daily things. Let's check my furniture in my house, I guess. Just for now, I'll chuck this stuff up here. I'll come grab it later. Tacos! Oh, is there a party finder up, is there? Yeah, let's go do that. Just sit in my little cozy. Oh, I can't read a book here? Ooh. I really should continue this place. Are they gonna get rid of this area here? Just block it off completely, maybe? Alright, we should do this too. Three more people to go. Hey. I just realized, because of the lighting, this kind of looks like stepping planks. We have someone who went AFK waiting for it to fill. It's a Reaper. I'm doing that intro wrong. What am I doing wrong? Whoa. Bloody bright. Jeez. It's the thing, I never got to play far in 11. I got lost very easily. I know that this is called Jeunos or something. Jeunos. Hey, Preesh. I did not enjoy the flashbangs, chat. Okay, so it's just how much she charges. Got it. Oops. Keep forgetting about my bloody rotation. Okay. Naka naka yaru janeka. Okay. Ah, I see. Ow. That's fun animation. I didn't realize it would be that far back. Thought we'll go into the corners, I didn't see the other corners. Okay, same deal. Two. Three. Okay. I got it now.
楽しくなってきたぜ。マジの本気で行かせてもらうぜ。グールグールグール。
Okay, this is a pretty simple fight. Simple fight, but, you know, fun.
負けるわけにはいかねえんだ。グール羅刹七星剣。
Oh.
食らいやがれ。
Well, failed that.
おらおらおら無双アシュラ剣。負けたくねえ。負けたくねえ
Okay, that was fun.
いろいろと聞きてえことがあるからな。おねんねしてる間に運んじまうぞ。
5 and a
出口
17.
を探すには先に進むしかなさそうだよ。
こっちは嬢ちゃんを守るので精一杯だ。悪いが戦闘は任せたぞ。なんだ
Oh, we can double pull
モ
this?
ラルビドラールか
Usually you can't double pull raids.
この先からバカでかい気配を感じるぜ。注意して進みな。
強そうな理由だけど、まさか負けたりしないよね。
Hey, dragon. Ow. Oh, okay, just inside the hitbox. Got it. Woo. Lots of moving. Ow. Dragon's got hands. Winged Terror, huh? I appreciate fights with ads. That wasn't too bad.
これは
I need to do my
強制転
bloody...
移の魔法だよ。はぐれないように気をつけて。
だが一体どこに飛ばしやがったって遺跡が空に浮いてやがるぞ。
I forgot you only got one, Bloody law. Okay. Damn it, the path should have led straight to the palace. I'm going to be late for the spawn at this rate.
今は出口を探すのが先だ。
There's something about that big tower. Okay. Panther Faust. Dude, so many flashbangs. Holy crap.
あの5人組、どいつもかなりやるようだぜ。油断するなよ。
This seems like an interesting fight. How's this guy? Ah.
Uchi naru zouがお前たちを焼き焦がす。
内なる強打がお前たちを押しつぶす。
Okay.
内なる嫉妬がお前たちをかじり取る。
内なる憎悪よ、滅せよ。
Oh.
内なる
No one's
強打
stacked with the third person.
潰せ。
内なる狂慢がお前たちを腐らせる。
内なる無知がお前たちをうつろにする。
This is cool.
内なる嫉妬よ盾
内なる兄弟を潰せ。
Do they all have to die at the same time? Woo, trying to keep my shit up is hard. Ow. Oh, good to know that I can't do anything. Everyone needs an interrupt. Everyone needs an interrupt. Because most of the time other people don't interrupt and I interrupt, so. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, 5 interrupts is not very many. All things considered. Out of 24, that's not many. I rolled that. Oh, whoop, wrong way.
内なる狂慢がお前たちを腐らせる。
内なる無知がお前たちをうつろにする。
内なる嫉妬よ。立て。
I'm going ahead, because she's up, she's on me. Uh-oh.
内なる兄弟を潰せ。内なる強打がお前たちを押しつぶす。
内なる狂慢よ、発せよ。
内なる兄弟を潰せ。
Okay. We stand on business.
英語はそうな相手だったけど、さすがは武王ウクラマとの協力者だね。
Let's go.
あの城がゴール地点か。手厚い歓迎は期待できなさそうだけどよ。とにかく行ってみるか。だ、お前だけかよ。
I like all their voices. Okay, Dark Lord. Didn't this guy end up being... Didn't the Shadow Lord end up being good? That's what I remember from the video, at least.
さあ来い、人の子よ。我が憎しみ思い知らせてくれる。死なぬ。貴様ら人間どもを根絶やしにするまではな。
Ah, I see.
我が剣撃で地脈を揺るがさん。醜き肉塊が肉片と化せ、骨片と化せ。
Music's good.
我が内にある憎しみの炎。人間どもを一人残らず焼き尽くせ。憎悪の炎よ、走れ。そして外れよう。ひざまずき名目せよ。貴様らを滅し人の子の終焉を告げようぞ。心の闇よ、人間どもを食らい尽くせ。この汚れ、その血ですすいでもらおう。うごめく者、生にすがる死せよ、滅びよ、滅せ。戦慄せよ、畏怖せよ。死の戦慄を舞い、死のシイカを銀ぜよ。嘆き高騰せよ。我が剣撃で無に帰るがいい。
Okay. No, just big damage, huh? Giga slash Nightfall. Oh, is that what the name was before? No, it's different. Ah! Wrong way! Shit. I'ma die. Yep.
友の死を見て臆さぬか。我が剣撃を聞きひるまぬか。
I survived pretty long for not knowing what the hell I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I was second DPS because I was second on the threat meter. Threat indicator, rather. I was glazing a bit there, so my eyes, I was like trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Let's run out. Alright.
憎しみの炎の消えぬ限り、俺は決して倒れたりはせぬ。
Ugh. Woo! Oh, nope. I'm gonna stand here. Yep. Did I have that up for a while? Am I dumb? Nice. I didn't have chat block her up. Whoops. Oh well. No one was saying anything bad anyway. Look at my nice little hat. I like how we were just standing like, okay. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp. What is with today? Terrible rolls. Of course the pants dropped. Isn't pants what I need most? No, not really. Boots was. I should have gotten the boots. Dude, my rolls today were terrible. What the hell? I don't think I rolled on anything below 55. I think 54 was my highest. Mostly in the teens or the tens. Can I run through the raid now looking at all the memos? Or is it just that one, maybe? Are you alright?
She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll see us, give us a fight when she wakes.
Ah, she stirs.
Blah! A two-headed lizard trying to take a bite out of me, huh?
A scrawny little thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people.
Sorry. A little on edge.
If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you.
We only wish to talk.
Can they really be trusted?
I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance.
You are like 200.
It's fine. We're an intimidating specimen. I'm Preesh, by the way. Nice to meet you. Today's just been full of surprises.
There is much of this we don't understand. But what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant Shade. And the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Erica. Do a bit of that. Reach is almost definitely probably certain you are standing in Jeuno.
Oh, what happened to this place?
Interesting. This is very similar to the fucking place that got chopped off, the fucking clown ass thing place. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, a Twaida. What were your names again? I'm Erica. This is Bakul Jaja. Erica and Bakul Jaja, right? I don't know where you're from, but I can tell I'd love to visit. Can't say I've ever seen anyone quite like you before. I assume she says you look like a Mithra, if you're, or like the respective race, if you're anything but an Aura or Viera or Rothgar. If you're done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Tory, nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Tory not long ago, to protect Olmia. Olmia. A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gulu Jaja's shade with that name. Incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gulu Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young Preach here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Ulmia person. Oh, it was an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head, and he gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue? Like me? I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. That, I guess that just, you know, lets people know, hey, she wouldn't normally fight with that. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you perhaps tell us anything about the one you thought was your Ulmia? Where they were hiding? Maybe hiding, perhaps. With that I could, but when I got here, I was by my lonesome. Here being where, exactly? The only thing I said was, this place reminds me of the fucking clown circus place. Which is interesting. Because it's all floaty and broken off. Jeuno. At least, I think this is Jeuno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about. You know where to look. Maybe they can tell us something. Go with Breach and see what you can learn of this place and the whereabouts of this shade. But you will remain here and keep watch on this rift. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by Jeuno as well. He's in the back of Neptune's Spire, across the way from the fountain. Yeah. Oh good, I was hoping to run into you two. Don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamuja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Uradija, unless... My gods, that Gulu Jaja laid siege to Urgan. Is Jeuno to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamuja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with the merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is this closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
We will never part ways.
I've only visited Jeuno's a handful of times, when I needed a place to lay low, and maybe to lick my wounds once or twice. I always enjoyed my time here though, met quite a few interesting people along the way.
You're new to Jeuno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you were taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Quan and Mindatia. You'll find there's an upper and lower level, a port and an administrative plaza of Rulude Gardens. At least you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Jeuno appear to be blocked or cut off.
This situation here is worse than I thought.
Man. Oh, that's a lot of music. They really just said, hey, here's some tokens, buy whatever music you want. We'll go the next.
What? Why is this blocked off? There are supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear things are getting stranger here by the minute. Can't say I've seen your sword around here before. Where are you from, stranger? Gridania. Can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from Sandria, Bastock, or Windhurst. Considering the present state of Jeuno, though, seems strange is becoming a common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I'd heard of your homeland either. But that's not important right now. At times like this, we don't know who can be trusted.
This looks like Chris's character.
With how closely and how perfectly she's running to imitate me, I wonder if this is the same AI they're going to use on Beastmaster Pets. If they're always going to be following you, I wonder if this is a very similar AI that they're working on. Because this is very similar to WoW Pet AI. Because usually they kind of just trail behind you. But she's like following each left and right strafe. Press against the door, but it refuses to budge. Won't open? And I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's head of the Tenshodo. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand.
Reminds me of my friends, the Scions.
Scions, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Fortunately, we're on our own here. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jar Jar, see if he's noticed anything.
Like, you know what I mean though, right? Like, usually companions, like, they'll just go towards your location.
if you like go forward and shit, but this is like, yeah, this is like very much following try to stay on the left and right of you. Then if I go back, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being hopeful.
Returned at last. With answers, I hope.
We got nothing.
So we're truly in this Jeuno, as she says.
So it's truly in this Jeuno, as she says. But I've traveled all over Toral and I've never heard of Jeuno, or Sandaria, Oria, or any of those other places.
Oh, but I've traveled, oh, whatever, you know. Here's the other one.
What in Altana's name is Toral? I thought all of you Mamuja are from Aradigia.
Preesh, you're all right. And she has you to thank, I'm sure.
Thanks for caring, I guess. Who exactly are you? He's the one who asked me to go look for you. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life.
How can you say such thing?
I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, Mr...
My name is... Some shit. You must be the one they found wounded in the sky deep cenote. Well, we will have to call you something. How about Alzal?
Vagabond in the Mamulja tongue. Though it may be closer to adventurer in Erika's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother.
It does have quite a rather nice ring to it. Alzal it is. So, where exactly are we?
Jeuno. Or at least, close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you?
It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? Ugh, none of this makes any sense.
My, what a vexing predicament. Oh. Oh! Hey! That's the one that put me under a spell. I'm sure of it.
So, the Bunura sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here?
As you have found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Jeuno.
Is it Jeuno or Jeuno? I'm just gonna say Jeuno, actually. So, are we really in Jeuno? And yet something about it feels so off.
I never said this is the real one. There's an imitation. Rather convincing one, I might add. Which I created based on visions of another world.
You built this?
That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation, Zoro Jar and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession. How to reshape the world within our grasp, or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down. But once the chamber was empty, the gate still opened. I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness. A space beyond time. It was there, in this dark expanse, I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadiel. They just used pictures of 11. Look at that. What a load of rubbish. As if anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is a little more than one of your toys. Electro? You turned to stone. As I said, everything you see here is my creation. Much like we fashioned the Phantom of Galul Jaja for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our Yoshi P wouldn't be bold enough to try and make 14 the prime world, right? As in the prime world of the Final Fantasies. He wouldn't try that, right? That's not what the next year's promotions and all that shit's for. Surely not. Anyway, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadiel. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have the strength for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. It is Electrop, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't that what Zoraljar used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist for as long as I please. Fortunate, then, that the world between worlds was filled with structures made from Electrope. More than I could ever hope for. Wait! If everything we see here, everything we believed was from Vanadiel, is of your making, then am I... God, that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. And what wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in that walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Taral will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadiel, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. Would be cool if you faced quote-unquote the player character in one of these raids. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliolal matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamuljar of that world.
I won't let you sully the memories of Vanadil.
That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness of my greatness.
Saruja, wait! Damn it all. Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated. Making sense of Alexandria was a trouble enough. Now we have this Vanadil to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Preesh and Alzal must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question?
How many of these quests are there?
Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Sariljar's claims. Preesh, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is, yet to be told the memories of your life and not your own. I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened. At least, not here anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Sariljar to be safe for long. Or to remain functional.
To remain functional.
Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know what we've seen here.
I think there's one more.
One more after this. Or no, I think this is the last one, maybe. And then I haven't done the Pandemonium epilogue either.
At first I didn't think I'd like this hat, but it's actually not too bad. Like, it's not the greatest witch hat. Wizard hat, whatever, but better than I thought. It's definitely what it said. It is a Petassos. It isn't a hat. Traditional hat. Oh, I got no dark matter? What the cuss?
Yeah, I probably won't do Pandemonium on stream. Oh, I don't care. There you are. I thought you should be one to explain what happened out there in Yaktil. We fought some people from a different game.
That's simply from another territory, but another world entirely. That explains much of the initial confusion between us.
My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. I'm changing his voice, it hurts mine. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together.
What indeed? You mistook us for the Mamuja of your Vanadil when we first met. May I ask what they are like?
Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vanadil, the Mamuja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamuja and turned them against us. When we realized it, we were at war.
A tale similar to ours in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. The power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better.
All of our hard work will be for nothing if Saruja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you?
I need to know who I am to know the right thing to do.
My blade is yours, and my honor as an adventurer of Vanadil will put an end to Saruja's schemes.
If she were here, I'm sure she would have done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this surreal jar piss all over the memories of my home. So you can count me in too.
Don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yaktail, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Surreal Jar has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Erica once more.
If you're to be ready, I think it prudent the two of you learn more of our world.
An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliolal and see to our own preparations while we're there.
If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prish and Alzal to Tuliolal.
The chest for Caster chest, or like the tank one or something.
Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So, this is Tuliolal. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember?
I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits.
I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then.
Now, where to begin?
Rather, would it not be wise to first apprise the Lance Guard of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason?
I'd sooner rip off our tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Lance Guard? Maybe take them to eat or something. Ah, I know. Take them to Aunt T's to sample her tacos. Here, for the first meal of yours we spoiled. Ah. Just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past. There's always time to build a better future. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of.
Auntie's tacos, eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos. Oh, I can hardly wait. I eat tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Alzal's memory. I don't know if he has the same AI, and it's just a bit laggy because she's in the way, or what? I think he does. What in Altana's name is that? People actually ride on those things. Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding a Vanadil. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. There is other mounts, though. The diversity of people here is unlike anything I've seen in Vanadil. I can't tell you what a relief it is to know that everyone here can get along.
Those creatures remind me of the Chocobos in Vanadil. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions, wheresoever the roads might lead us. Oh, my throat's getting fucking sore.
My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster though. It's nice to be able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time.
I cannot say why, but I remember something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man on the docks who claimed he could teach me new battle arts. He would only agree on the condition that I retrieved for him a damselfly worm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who's made such queer requests?
Okay, so I assume he is supposed to be our player character, personified. Which is interesting, I didn't expect an Elvan male. So these are the markets of Turialal. There are so many strands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would sure hit the spot right now, about now. No, Preach, remember, you're about to eat tacos.
I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in the major cities of Vanadil as well. Of course, there was no shortage of unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town.
They do have a very, very long leash. I do remember that. You have to get it caught on something, otherwise it won't leash. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. And you must be Auntie. Cool Jaja recommended we sample your tacos. And so, we'll have 3 of your finest, please. But Cool Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat. I'll be right over with the tray of our world-famous fare. Gotta get the taco picture. Tacos, at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. It's meals and cool Jar Jar, so don't hold back.
Grisha's taken the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely.
Phew. I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It's almost like the taste of home. Have nausea. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vanadil? God, this is such an ad for 11. They're like, look at this, look at our environments. Come play. 20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War, they called it. It wasn't long before my home, Tavnasia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the Beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land, connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Tavnasian safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have you any tales of daring you can share with us? So I went to space. I fought emotion. Went to another world completely. That was real. Not like yours, which is fake. Traveling to other worlds, saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend. Look at that fucking face there. Hero and a living legend.
Sorry for the wait. There was much surprise the lands got off, as you well know.
And that Surreal Jar was behind the stolen relics and sightings of Galul Jar Jar was understandably difficult for them to hear.
And yet the others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have gone off looking for it. Dangerous thought, knowing Surreal Jar could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Jeuno to make sure our people stay out of there.
If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting.
Okay, one more.
Gods, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than a good food and good company to pass the time.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliolala, but we can't afford to have anyone wondering about Jeuno. Let us make haste to Yaktel.
Jeez, is this going to go longer than my MSQ stream? Whoops. Why did I unbind that, I wonder? I wonder what I was running into. Maybe accidentally turning when I was trying to do something? I don't know. Hard to blame anyone for wanting to take a peek inside. I know I certainly would.
I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tural has no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized.
If it's been better spent on a more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path, like you, brother.
In any case, we've found whoever we find in there, we have to get them out quickly.
And what if one of those weird shadow things decides to gobble you up?
And I gobbled away. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
When I jumped through the rift, I was expecting a dungeon, or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever all this is. It's dangerous, and I need to leave? Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune.
Are they really letting Electrope get out?
I'm not going anywhere if there's riches just laying around for the taking.
I don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once. The place is more dangerous than it looks.
I've never seen a city like this in Tural before.
Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I've happened upon a rather curious stone I hope to take with me. It was stolen by some Tonawalton brute.
Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase. You ran off to the south, if you mean to go after them. I'll be leaving now, if it's truly as dangerous as you say. I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this.
We spoke with anyone who would listen. There's a few too stubborn to heed our warnings. And a block of raw electrope? But how? I take it you're the one that found this? I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous.
You expect me to hand it over? Ugh, this isn't Tulialal. You have no authority here. I found it and I'm keeping it.
This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else.
Careful, brother. Lay your hand on him and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it.
We're already in her debt as it is. Fine, you come here to make a fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it.
That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. We couldn't help but overhear you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more.
Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now?
Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford.
Fucking auction house, don't.
Ah, of course. Why don't not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters.
It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all the parties interested separately, and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbid.
Fine by me, but I'll only accept payment in Gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. I'll offer up every last guild in my name if I have to. That stone will be mine. A fucking duty? Oh, man.
If I may have your opening bids.
Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions. But we do have the coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Preach, what do you think?
Damn. Wish I had the money to join in. Seems like fun. I have no time to the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone.
Well, it's imperative that we recover the electrope. It wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. We've 1 million gold all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it.
Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation for this expedition. So, what's your offer?
You could just be dumb and just do it all. I know how much is needed.
Is that all?
And I'll start with 400,000 gil. 400,000? I was hoping to keep at least half my savings. But if we have to bid more...
I'll let her get hers past. A bold move, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil.
Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? No, you need to spend 751,000.
So 600,000. How is anyone meant to compete with that? One out of the running. Good. Then I'll bid 700,000.
Yeah, only one left now, but I don't think he'll give up without a fight.
I'm getting him his exact change that he needed. Shit. Well, I've come too far to back down now. 720,000 gil. Blah blah blah, reaching his limit. He needs to spend 750,000. Or not. Finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Erica. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. This fucking better be Electrope anyway. As fun as that all looked, I'm sure I would have made a mess of things if that were me. I tend to get a little carried away under the pressure.
Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that Electrope.
His presence, it feels familiar.
The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. The stone must have served at the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. You was a being of pure hatred and responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end.
You helped defeat the Shadow Lord. Meaning Alzal must have been there with her. But I don't ever remember hearing about that.
In any case, I will hold on to the Electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Lands Guard. Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Jeuno. I've been waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. Most welcome offer, though there is much to be said for the first-hand encounter with the echo in question.
Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry.
Let's return to Tuliolala and speak with the Lands Guard. Erica, come and meet us at Bright Plume Post. Words.
What in this one? Ah, there you are. If you have any burning questions about this place or anything else on Vanadil, I should be happy to answer them. Tell me about yourself. I'm no adventurer of any particular renown. That's what you're asking. Just a man from best stock. Lack in fame, numbers, riches, link pearl, armor, sterones. I assume that's a dungeon. I treasure my time with them more than any trinket or bauble we've unearthed on our travels together. You understand, surely. Archangels. I've heard stories of the 5 warriors clad in black. If the fates are kind, I will never have to pull fortune cross paths with them. They were not born but forged with crystal. Dawn goddess Altana wept 5 years and gave birth to 5 races. Hume, Alvan, Taru, Mithra, and Galka. Archangels are said to be the embodiment of their sins. Apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, and rage. The darkness that lurks within us all. No one is certain why they were created. Prevailing theories that they served as guardians of some ancient paradise. Okay. I do know basically the story of that, so I'm not going to bother continuing. I know the general gist of that, so. Yeah. Oh, they haven't had it. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands, and until Cyril Jar shows himself again, suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Lance Guard. You may be better served exploring Toral, familiarizing yourself with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure! What a great idea! You're coming with me, Alzal. Don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though, that the wilds of Toral are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. Ha ha ha! I can hardly count the number of times Vana'diel's been visited by some world-ending calamity. No matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do, so as long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Our adventure is always so sentimental. Is that so terrible a thing? Ah, here he is. The moment we learn anything about Cyril Jar's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Jeuno, complete. What? Meanwhile, in the echo of Tulia. Full fit crossfade. Soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Cyril Jar? Soon, my Dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne.
Yeah, and then he gets rid of it.
How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn servant. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vana'diel is a land of rich history, and needn't settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. The strength of the ancients, I will bring the whole world to its knees.
I was gonna do like a fucking almost choke. Alright. That was pretty good. It is pretty interesting that that did have more connection to the base than the MSQ. Well, besides Fiend, but yeah. Let's climb this and then log off. Airball. Alright, hang on, get it, do it. No! I can break these cuffs. You think I can't break these cuffs? I can break these cuffs. I'm going this way. Oh! I'm not going that way. Can you not get up like that? Lame. Now I'm going this way. This way, right? Oh! Yeah, and then go up here, and up here, and up here. There's lots of different ways to get up this one, I think. Lots of side jumps. Round the bend. I'm really not a fan of side jumping. Much rather turn my camera. Hey. Alright. This is where I log off. There's not too much besides like prog and shit for me to do now, is there? Besides getting gear every week and whatnot. So I don't know if I should bother resubbing or not. Oh shit. Remind me next time to grab some dark matter. Alright, I'm gonna transition the screen. I'm gonna let the music fade. And I'm gonna mute myself and say goodbye. Goodbye.